Hi Aquarius, Power and Light Tarot coming at you with a reading. And this is going to be your own Celtic Cross reading, Aquarius. And these are general readings, so they may or may not resonate. In case this one doesn't resonate, you can check my other videos to do that. And also, please keep in mind, Aquarius, that these energies, although this is your reading, can still be your person's energies, all right? So let's get started, Aquarius. From the Lenormand, we have the bear, the labyrinth, or the maze, the coffin, yikes, and the key, the sun, wow, a lot of people are getting the key and the sun, and the birch broom. So the birch broom talks about conflict, right? This is all about arguments, strife, conflict. But we have such beautiful cards here, right? So we have the bear, and the bear talks about, it can talk about like taking your power, right? It can. It usually refers to somebody who has a lot of power, whether that is in a union or whether that is like in a business, right? The labyrinth is here. Wow, this is interesting. So the labyrinth is like the maze, like you're trying to find a solution and you keep kind of hitting a wall, right? You keep going around and you can't seem to find the gazebo, and this is what the destiny or the goal for these people here is, the gazebo, and there is only one person sitting there and there's three people kind of running around here kind of really confused. It's followed up here with the coffin. So what this means here, I feel like somebody could be trying to it's possible that they are trying to find the way here, maybe find some type of solution here, and it has to do with ending something. Yes, it does. With the coffin, this is putting the last nail in. That's what that is, and closing the door forever. It's like a final judgment, right? And with the key and the sun here, there is some type of happiness, or somebody has the key to someone's heart, right? But I feel like somebody is looking for the key here. Yeah, I feel like they're looking for the key to some happiness, but they keep hitting a wall, right? And there's an ending that has to do with this as well. And the bear is there, so somebody has a huge amount of power. Yeah, it could be telling you that possibly that you can get power if you can find the key, right? But in order to get the key, you have to find the solution here. And this could be, it has to do with an ending here. Yeah, that solution, wow. So let's see how this fits into the reading, and we're going to better explain that as we kind of fill in the pieces here. Yeah, this is kind of how it goes here, at least in my readings. Four of Swords is your overall energy, Aquarius. So you are doing one of two things. You're either trying to figure something out, and I feel like with the labyrinth, this is exactly what you are doing, right? Yeah, or you are healing. And I'm seeing this as a deep reflection, right? This can be kind of taking a time out from the rest of the world to try to meditate and, you know, as some people say, marinate on things. Now, let's get a card here for you on the Four of Swords. Why does Aquarius have the Four of Swords? And these cards are just flip-flying out here. Let's get a card. We're going to take this card here, Queen of Wands, and I feel like the Queen of Wands is always in your reading. So, you could be dealing with Aquarius, Aries, Leo, or Sag. And I feel like you are. I feel like you have been off and on for a while. And the Strength card is showing up. It's showing up in the reverse here. So somebody has some type of a weakness surrounding a Queen of Wands. Could be somebody who behaves like the Queen of Wands, right? Somebody who kind of lives their own life. And their most important thing, or their main focus, maybe I shouldn't say their most important thing, but their main focus is living their dreams and chasing what they want to do in life, right? Chasing goals and things like that. And they are really true to themselves. And when they are not, they feel like they are stuck completely, like most people. But the Strength card is here in the reverse, so there could be a Leo, right? Yeah. Okay, let's get a card on the Nine of Pentacles. And this is your crossing energy, Aquarius. So this means that I feel like you are being challenged here, like some type of an ending here. And maybe you don't know how to do it here, but the coffin is here, right? And I feel like this Nine of Pentacles is about you being on your own or somebody else. Maybe you are cutting a Sag loose, or a Leo, or an Aries. Why is that Nine of Pentacles there? There's a lot of arguments and strife here with the birch broom. Yeah, there is. Okay. Now, the Empress is here. Okay, and this is Justice. This is Libra. So we see a lot of Libra energy here because the Empress can be a Libra or a Taurus, and the Page of Wands. So this talks about somebody's going on their own path. There's change here for somebody. Yeah, and they are headed off into the wild blue yonder here. And they're becoming single here. Yeah, and it could be because of an Empress, like a third-party Empress, right? I feel like that is probably the case. But let's find out. It doesn't always have to be. But somebody is having a hard time here, Strength card in the reverse. And this is most likely you, Aquarius. You or the person you're dealing with. Six of Pentacles in the root. This is why it's all happening. Why is that there? The Devil. Could be a Capricorn here, right? We see the Devil and the Nine of Swords. So this is more like toxic energy. This could be jealousy here. But this is, to me, this is third-party energy, right? Somebody is kind of, there could probably be fear here, right? And there could be jealousy here, right? The Devil card next to the Six of Pentacles, because this person is sharing with two people, right? And this can be about balance. But when the Strength card is in the reverse, the Coffin and the Devil is here. This talks about somebody else giving to somebody else, right? Like your person giving to somebody else. Or you could be giving to somebody else, right, Aquarius? And so, you know, somebody's in the Nine of Swords energy because that's the root, okay? So yeah, I feel like there's third-party energy here. But let's continue here. We're going to crack the case what's his name? What's the guy from England? Forgot his name. Sherlock Holmes. So the Four of Cups is in the reverse, and this is the recent past. And this talks about opening yourself up to opportunities, and can talk about past rejection or past discontentment. So why is that Four of Cups there, please? It's going to depend here on these other cards, of course. Under the surrounding cards, Four of Wands. So this is all about a union and foundation and things that are really important. The Lovers here. Things that are based on foundations. Wow. And we'll get one more card. Wow, the Chariot. Okay. So I feel like somebody made a choice here. Somebody chose a lover in the past. That's what I think. Somebody chose a lover. And wow, the Sun card is here. Woo! So we have three major arcana here. And somebody chose a lover here and somebody rejected somebody else. This is how this is looking. Somebody could have also opened themselves up to opportunities because maybe they are finding happiness elsewhere here. But the Sun card is here, and the Strength card, and the Queen of Wands. So this leads me to believe that there is a Leo somewhere in the mix, right? Yeah. Now, there could be an illumination here. I don't feel like that's the case. I feel like there is either a Leo here. It could be. There could be, like, somebody could have found out somebody else has a lover. And there could be somebody who is bringing, like, a lot of happiness to somebody else. Why is that Sun card there, please? Why is that there? Because the Sun is over here with the Lenormand, right? And this is happiness, and it's next to the key. So somebody has the key to somebody's heart, right? Or the key to their happiness. Now we have the Wheel of Fortune. So we have four major arcana here. Wow. So there definitely could be a Sagittarian here as well, right? And the Two of Wands. Okay, we're going to end this part right here. But the Two of Wands is typically choosing between two people or at a crossroads, right? Because maybe things have changed in life, right? So now this man is holding the globe, the world in front of him and looking out at the ocean like, you know, what's my next stop here? Because I have to decide about my life. And it could be about deciding about making a decision about your own future, your own, like a partner, choosing between two people. The Queen of Swords is here, and this is what is affecting you, Aquarius. So this is either you, or this could be another air sign, Gemini or Libra. And we do see the Justice card right here in your crossing energy. So there could be a Libra here. Yeah, and it is next to the Empress card, which both can be Libra. Wow, this is already an interesting reading here. Because there could be, it's possible, there definitely is a fire sign in this reading, especially when we see the Strength card in the reverse next to the Queen of Wands in your overall energy. Yeah, there is here. Yeah, Aquarius, I feel like you're dealing with a fire sign here, and you could be thinking of possibly how to end it forever with them. You could. And I feel like there's a lot of arguments in this union. And this is the root here, the Nine of Swords. And this is most likely you all, upset at night here. Can't even, you can't get any peace for yourself, right? Because, it's going over and over in your mind. Yeah, the problems that you're dealing with somebody. Let's see why the Queen of Swords is there over, which is consciously affecting you. And you could be discerning a matter, right? Because I feel like you are over here. Yeah, you are discerning a matter. And this is why you are in the labyrinth, right? You can't figure out how to get somewhere. No, you can't. Okay. Wow. Why is the Queen of Swords there for Aquarius, please? Ten of Wands. Let's move these cards over. Can you guys see these cards? I tried to fix them where people could see them better. I know you guys like to see the cards. I'm going to move these over here. Okay, so we put this down here, and this is what is consciously affecting you. Yeah, it is, right? Queen of Swords, Ten of Wands, and now the Six of Wands. I just feel like this is you, right? Most likely discerning a situation where somebody is having victory here, and it's a burden to you, right? And that is what the Lenormand is basically saying here. Yeah, I feel like that's what this is saying, right? There's a lot of conflict here because somebody could feel like they have their happiness elsewhere. Yeah, that could be the case here. And you could be going around and around in your head about a situation with the labyrinth. You could. Wow, it's kind of interesting here with the bear next to it. Okay, so let's keep going here. Now, the Seven of Pentacles, this is in your near future. So you are still kind of mulling something over, right? You are still in reflection mode, hermit mode, Four of Swords, many cards I feel like in the tarot which talk about reflection, right? Why is that Seven of Pentacles there? And we have the Hermit. Yeah, I just said that. And the Hierophant. So I feel like in the near future there could be a Virgo here, right? Because the King of Pentacles is showing up over here. Yeah, it is. And there could be a Virgo here. But I feel like you were thinking about some type of a union, long-term relationship with, it's possibly with a Virgo when we see the King of Pentacles. And we get another card on Hierophant for Aquarius. And we have the Five of Cups. Yeah, so you could be trying to figure out, this could be you, this Five of Cups, regretting an ending, right? Or sad about an ending here, where you could possibly still be in love with somebody, Aquarius. Yeah, and I feel like that is the case here. You're still in love with somebody here. Many of us are, just so you know. And the Nine of Swords right here, right? Because this is you, most likely. Yeah, and I feel like a Queen of Wands has been kind of, or somebody who behaves like one, maybe. Queen of Wands has been kind of maybe ruffling your feathers for a long time, right? Yeah, I would say that that's true. And this is the near future. You're seeing yourself as Judgment in the reverse, right? Wow. Judgment in the reverse is usually when somebody has made, or you have made, maybe, but there's some type of a judgment that is not going in your favor, right? And this can talk about a second chance not really ever happening, right? Why is that Judgment card in the reverse, please, for Aquarius? This is how you see yourself, Aquarius. Ten of Pentacles, Death card. Yeah. I feel like you're seeing yourself as in a situation here where there is no second chances. And this is why this coffin is here. And you could be going round and round, maybe how to end it with somebody. Yeah, I feel like that is the case here. Wow. Because there are arguments here with somebody about them cheating, or it could be you, or about them having somebody else here. And we don't have, do we have 1-3 in this? Not 1-3 here. Wow, this is super, right? Which talk about third parties, of course. I know you guys know that. But this is interesting. It could have been a one-timer, right? It could. It doesn't really have to be third party, though. It doesn't. There just could be like a lot of arguments here, right? But over here in your in the root here, this can talk about a third party, the Six of Pentacles, especially next to the Death card and the Nine of Swords, right? Somebody's upset, I feel like, because either because they can't, they can't get an even balance with somebody. They can't get harmony, maybe. but they can't get an equal, like their fair share in a union, right? But it can also talk about third-party energy. So we're going to keep on with this reading and find out if there is third-party here. Maybe there is no third party. Maybe this is a union here where just somebody thought they couldn't get balance with somebody, right? Yeah, that can happen, right? If you feel like you can't get equal give and take with somebody because you feel like you are doing all the work, right? Ten of Wands showing up right here next to you. Queen of Swords, Aquarius. There could also be a Gemini here or a Libra because there's a lot of major arcana here, and we see both the Lovers and the Justice card showing up. There could be a Cancerian, a Taurus, a Scorpio, a Capricorn. Yeah, I mean, on and on here. A Leo. There's really a lot of cards, and the Hermit is here. So some of these are just about behaviors or qualities, rather than, well, same thing, really, same difference. But here, I feel like there is a burden here because somebody else has victory here with somebody else. And you could also be trying to figure out how to get over something. Yeah, you could, because get over maybe a Queen of Wands, right? The Strength card in the reverse can be trying to overcome, for sure, right? Yeah, that can be that here. Trying to have courage or trying to overcome, trying to gather your strength in a situation. Yeah, that really could be happening in this reading, right? So let's continue over here. But you're seeing in the near future here, yeah, there is some sadness here about a union, right? And there could be regret here. And there is an ending here. Because the Five of Cups is an ending, and right next to the Five of Cups is the Death card, right? Yeah, so, okay. So you're seeing yourself, Aquarius, as I was saying, as some type of a judgment that is going against you here, and it is creating an ending. Yeah, it is here. Yeah, and this is, I'm not seeing this as a transformation here, not with the Coffin and the Death card, right? Yeah. Let's get one card on the Death card for Aquarius here. And Aquarius, for me, there's a fire sign in this reading. There's possibly a Virgo here. I'm not seeing... the moon is here, right? But I'm not seeing a lot of water in this... and the Chariot is here, but I'm not really seeing that. So for whoever this is resonating, zodiac sign or not, there could be... For some, there is a fire sign, yeah. And possibly an earth sign here. Now, let's get a card on the Death card. And this is how you are seeing yourself, Aquarius. You could be turning somebody down. Yeah, that's what you could be doing. You could be turning them down and making a judgment against them and putting the last coffin, or the last nail, rather. Not the last coffin, but the last nail in the coffin, because that's what judgment is in the reverse, in some cases. And in this reading, that's exactly what it is. Yeah, somebody is. And I feel like that is you, because you are really upset here. Yeah, I feel like you are... You could be suffering here even, right? With the Nine of Swords. This is suffering. It is like a low-level depression. With the Devil, it could be full-on depression. For some of you guys, yeah, it could be. All right? Because the Devil is all toxic and low vibrational energy, right? Yeah. And depression is not really toxic, but it is definitely low vibrational, right? And, you know, where somebody is really having a hard time seeing their cup half full, right? Yeah, they are. They're seeing everything as pretty dreary. Let's get a card on the Death card. No digs on people who have depression. I feel like everybody has had some type of low level in their life. Why is that Death card there, please? I feel like they say that too. Psychology says that. Temperance, yeah. There's a Sag here in the reading too. And this Queen of Wands over here in your overall energy for whoever this may be is a Sag. Yeah, the Strength card in the reverse. You're just having a hard time overcoming them, Aquarius. And your reading is clear here because, yeah, your readings, I feel like you and Aries and Capricorn are like, yeah, not always so clear here. I feel like Sag, Virgo, Pisces, those readings are clear. Not really sure why here. Okay, Temperance. Let's get another card on Temperance. Why is Temperance there? Let's get one more card on Temperance. Why is Temperance there? We know why it's there for the most part. And there could be healing here, Ace of Pentacles. But no, what this is talking about is you're seeing yourself as either somebody has either ended something forever with you. You could have had, they could have been the key to your heart. Yeah, they could have been here. They could have been the key to your heart, Aquarius. The key, the sun, and the birch broom. But there are so many arguments here. And I feel like there's arguments here possibly about somebody else. But interestingly enough, there is not 1-3 in this reading. Wow. There still are other third-party cards here. This could be, it might not even be about really third party. It could have been, you could be dealing with somebody who maybe, maybe you just wanted to give and take with them. It's possible, right? It doesn't have to always be third party. And you can't find balance or harmony with somebody. Yeah, you can't. It doesn't always have to be third party energy. But there's an ending here, definitely, okay? And there's grief, right? 9 of Swords and the 5 of Cups. These are both grief-based cards, right? Yeah, yeah. No fun. Okay, so now we're looking at we're looking at something that is ended here, and it is ending forever, and I feel like you are trying to make a decision or find a way to do that, or somebody is doing that to you, and you could be going round and round about it. Yeah, that could be the case here. All right. Now, the King of Pentacles is in your environment, Aquarius. Why is that King there? Why is the King of Pentacles showing up there, please? 7 of Cups and the 8 of Pentacles. So somebody could be putting in the work in, like with somebody else who like is an option, right? And somebody could be in your environment. There could be a really hard choice here. It's possible. We'll get another card because the 7 of Cups can be like confusion or a really difficult choice. It's like disillusioned, right? Which to me is confused with confusion with disappointment sometimes. Why is the 8 of Pentacles there? Confusion, can be disappointment in some ways. Why is that, right? Why is the 8 of Pentacles there? It is definitely choices, right? About choices. And the Knight of Cups showing up here. I feel like somebody's disillusioned here. Yeah, exactly. Kind of like confused here about somebody maybe putting in the work in here with somebody else. Who could be a King of Pentacles. In your hopes and fears, Aquarius, is the Moon card. It's showing up in the reverse here. So you could be hoping or fearing for many things, right? Because the Moon is really many things. Let's find out what it means in this reading. Okay, let's move these cards over a little bit before we go over to the extended. Why is the Moon card there for Aquarius? Why is the Moon in the reverse here for Aquarius? You could be, yeah, this is an interesting reading so far. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so there is an earth sign here. An earth sign and a fire sign. Ace of Wands. Wow. We'll get one more card here. The High Priestess. Okay, so for me there is a secret here. You could know. I feel like you do know. I feel like what this means though too is that you could be fearing here that a secret will be revealed about a Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. But you could already be knowing too. The High Priestess, yes, it is all-knowing, but it is also mystery-based, like the other side of all-knowing, right? Kind of like not knowing, right? Knowing that there is mystery, but not entirely sure about it. Like understanding intuitively that something is mysterious, right? Yeah. And that's what that is, the High Priestess, depending on, you know, where it is in the reading, etc. We'll get one last card. I'm trying to finish these. This one. Why is the High Priestess there, please, for Aquarius? Yeah, I feel like you're fearing some type of a secret about a Queen of Pentacles here. The 3 of Swords. Yes, you are. You're fearing heartbreak and a possible third party. So I'm going over to Vimeo, Aquarius, and we're going to talk about the potential outcome for this reading, right? And the underlying issues between you and your person, and there definitely are, right, with the maze here, labyrinth, can't figure stuff out here, how they really feel about you and the blocks and challenges and possibly how to better navigate those, what is unknown to you or what they might want to hide from you, and what they are fearing, which is like a big tell-all, right? Yeah, what they are fearing, right? Thank you so much, Aquarius. If you got a message, please give a thumbs up. All the extendeds are super affordable, you guys. You can cross-watch. And if you would like your own reading, you can certainly get one. That is the best way, hands down, all the time, right? And yeah, thank you so much, guys. And treat yourself. It's Christmas time. Happy holidays to everybody. All right. Thank you so much.